How's it going, folks? Adrian here. Welcome back to the channel, and let's start the month of May with a massive news drop featuring a bunch of games. So let's get straight into it, beginning with Guild Wars 2. A brief teaser trailer for the final episode of Living World Season 4, War Eternal, has dropped, and we know it will be out this month, with the exact date to be revealed later on. Episode 6 will of course feature the new Skyscale Dragon Mount, a new legendary greatsword called Exordium, with some pretty cool animations, but I'm not sure I'm ready to give up my Twilight just yet, and there will be a new armor set collection as well, the Mist Shard armor. Additionally, for Guild Wars 2, a new World Boss event is coming to TERA, beginning May 6th to the 13th of May, where all players will receive a bonus box of goods from every World Boss defeated. These boxes contains goodies like cosmetic infusions and even invisible footwear. I really like the sound of this event, as Guild Wars 2 has some really fun world bosses, and pairing it up with more loot from events is a great way to get players doing them again, and now I'm super glad I got the World Boss portal device. Elder Scrolls Online players, we are a few weeks away from the Elsewhere chapter, and there's some good news for non-ESO Plus members. The ESO Plus free trial is back, and everyone can get a taste of what it offers until Monday, the 6th of May. All you gotta do is head onto the Crown Store, hit the ESO Plus tab, and select Free Trial to begin. This gives you access to the crafting bag, of course, 10% bonus to XP, gold gains, crafting inspiration, and trait research rates, among other things. Elsewhere, ZeniMax has also revealed all the Crown items coming this month, and one in particular will make quite a few players happy, especially if you play on the console and if you have the coin. For the first time ever, when Update 22 launches on the 20th of May, players can purchase individual Zone Sky Shard unlocks for alt characters. Sky Shards, of course, grants you 1 skill point whenever you collect 3, so how does this work? If you've earned the relevant Sky Shard achievement for East March, for example, on your main character, then you can buy the East March Zone Sky Shard unlock for an alt character. This bypasses the need to go Sky Shard hunting and saves you time. As an ESO PC player, this is pretty cool, so I can grab Sky Shards quickly for my brand new Necromancer class at launch, although I'm not looking forward to seeing how much these will cost. Alternatively, I can just grab them the old way for free thanks to add-ons. Now, console players, on the other hand, will benefit the most from this, of course, because they don't have access to Sky Shard add-ons, making it tedious to grind them again on a brand new character. The trade-off is, of course, you have to pay for it, so if you're on a Plus membership, save up that crown, folks. And console players, you'll have to wait a little longer before this comes to you, because Elsewhere launches on a console at a later date compared to PC. Remember that Final Fantasy XIV Golden Week sale? If you own Final Fantasy XIV but not its expansions and haven't bought anything, well, good, because for eligible players, you could get the HEAVENSWARD expansion for free forever right now if you own the base game A Realm Reborn. The timing of this is a little confusing, especially since everything is on 50% sale right now, so again, unless you already have the base game, then you can get the game's first expansion for free now, but you'll still need to grab the Stormblood expansion and of course the Shadowbringers expansion down the line, so some research is needed. Are you new? Are you returning? And what are you looking for? And remember that mega sale ends on the 6th of May. Some interesting news coming out for Black Desert Online now, and MMO Culture reports that Pearl Abyss is acquiring the publishing rights for BDO in South Korea from Kakao Games. Therefore, beginning 30th of May, Pearl Abyss, who are the developers, will be officially handling publishing duties worldwide for PC and console versions. Now, before you celebrate and think that's good news, it's for all regions except North America and Europe, where Kakao still sits on the Iron Throne. I played the Southeast version myself that's published by Pearl Abyss, and honestly, there isn't too much of a difference from what's happening in other regions, so time will tell what self-publishing could do for the game in the future. May the 4th celebrations are coming to Star Wars The Old Republic, and the game will be giving away the M4Y8 Astromech droid minipad to all players. All you need to do is log into the game by the 6th of May and check your mailbox by the 10th of May for your present. The Cartel Market will also be having sales, biggest of which are 50% off both collection unlocks and appearance options, which ends on May the 6th. On the gameplay front, the Star Wars The Old Republic team has posted a content roadmap on the forums that will take on a living format to highlight work in progress, what's coming, and ideas in general for all to see and comment on. That's a decent level of transparency to keep everyone up to date on what to expect until the Onslaught expansion arrives. I'll post a link below so you can check it out. On a final Star Wars note, we say thank you and goodbye to Peter Mayhew this week. We'll miss you, Chewie. As a follow-up to my previous MMO news drop video regarding LOTRO and the 64-bit client, it was indeed on the test server Bullroarer from Monday to Thursday this week, and while I couldn't manage to download the server in time, the general feedback from the forums have been pretty positive. Players could select between 32 and 64-bit from the launcher itself, and note that changing to 64 the first time will use a separate file to keep the different client settings saved. Most importantly, performance-wise on higher-end machines improved significantly, with places like Minas Tirith and Mordor all running smoother according to reports, so if you've tested it, please do share your experiences with the 64-bit client in the comments below. I reckon we'll be seeing this go live pretty soon. Ashes of Creation has dropped its latest developer diary video highlighting the game's building technology. The main takeaway from the 4-minute video is the building creator tool developed by Intrepid to handle the large amounts of buildings in-game per node to accommodate different architectural styles based on the various races of the game world, plus the ease of use in addition to how Apocalypse, that BR game, helped test this tool to make it work. I wish I could elaborate on more, but that's really the gist of the video, so let's wait for the next dev diary to drop and see what that brings for AoC. There's still news from TERA, but it's about Guild Wars, the OG. Guild Wars turned 14 years old recently, and to celebrate that milestone, ArenaNet has reduced the price of the game by 50%, which includes the complete collection bundle consisting of all 3 campaigns and its expansion for a total cost of $20. Earlier in the year, the studio did say it was still committed to keeping this game supported for years to come, and they've been doing just that with new improvements to the UI, mouse movement, bug fixes, and more. Plus the Ogre of Cormyr costume has been added to the store. So if you're a fan of Guild Wars 2 but never played the first, this is a decent price point to jump in and check it out. A new month means a new monthly challenge on Albion Online, and May is all about the Morgana Raven Challenge, and completing it rewards players with a new mount, the Morgana Raven, which has abilities and they're primarily for CC to make a quick escape. There's a new avatar border as well that looks way better than last month's Hunter Challenge, and of course you have all the challenge chests to collect, which comes with adventurous tomes for fame among other goodies. Daily challenges can be done by both free and premium players, but this is important, only premium players can claim these rewards, which kinda sucks, but oh well. It's time to start racking up those challenge keys, and for free players, make a ton of silver and you can purchase premium with that silver. News from the superhero universe now, and DC Universe Online is welcoming the spring season with a bang as Update 94 is now live in-game. This update ushers in the springtime seasonal event, where Poison Ivy is back and causing trouble in Gotham City, so there's new feats, new spring items like thematic suits, a blossoming spore pet, and yes, some wings as well. More importantly though, for DCUO players is Update 94 and what it brings. Firstly, there's big changes to leveling content, as the early game has been streamlined to help new players stay on track thanks to the reworking of quest objectives, damage output from mobs, and more. There's also updates to the character models and player skins, with new skins available in the skins vendor in-game or at the character creation screen. Bluehole's other MMORPG that isn't Ascent Infinite Realm, which is all the rage right now, is of course TERA, and TERA is celebrating its 7th anniversary this month, and the celebrations have already begun. Expect in-game events and bonuses until the 30th of May, featuring dungeon events, daily Vanguard quest events, and leveling Vanguards for players of all levels, and most of them will reward you with celebration tokens. These tokens can be used to get new anniversary costumes, hair accessories, crew loot boxes, and contest entries, which by the way puts you in a chance to win a physical alien archer statue, but the contest winners eligible are only limited to the US, Canada, Mexico, and EU countries. Congratulations on 7 years, TERA. Now that I've mentioned Ascent Infinite Realm, here's an update for you about the testing going on in Thailand right now. If you've watched my impressions video, note I said open beta, as access keys were easily obtainable via websites and other social media sharing activities the publisher's PlayPark was conducting. Well, I've been made aware since Sunday that PlayPark has stopped giving out access keys, which means the game is now back in a closed testing setting. If you're lucky enough to get a key, great. If not, you might want to ask around the Air Reddit in case someone's got a spare one. But don't worry, I've been told that developers are planning to bring them back in phases or for events moving forward. We also have news from both Blast Online and Unleashed, so let's start with the former. Blast Online is a year old this month since its early access launch was in May 2018. To commemorate this, NeoWiz are turning on a May daily login event where for 20 days players logging in can claim items that may be of use, such as gem fragments, taming scrolls, and even a pet appearance change that morphs it into a Sula Ruber, and I have no idea what that is. Do note that these rewards can only be claimed by one character, and the Steam news post has all the details of all the rewards and on which day. As for Bless Unleashed, which is currently in beta on the Xbox One, they've released a new class trailer highlight featuring the Priest class, a damage dealing and healing ranged class that plays exactly like how you'd imagine it to. Here's one for all you folks still playing RuneScape out there. I got a presser from Jagex, the studio behind the RuneScape franchise, this week, and they've announced record revenues that suggests the franchise is at an all-time high. In 2018, across the board, the RuneScape franchise brought in 92 million euros, with revenue growing by 9.3%. And to cap it off, RuneScape achieved its highest ever paid membership total, and old-school RuneScape's launch on the iOS and Android saw more than 5 million installs. What does this mean? It means RuneScape is still popular, still profitable, and it'll hopefully be here for fans and players for a long time to come. And let's wrap up this news drop with some World of Warcraft. Beginning with WoW Classic, we now have details about the character limit in WoW Classic, and players can have a maximum of 10 characters per WoW Classic realm, a maximum of 50 characters across all the realms in your region, and only one faction per realm on the PvP realms. That's a good to know. And for retail and Battle for Azeroth, the NAZJATAR zone is available for testing on the patch 8.2 PDR right now, and you can port into the new zone by talking to the Dread Pirate placeholder next to the Tradewinds Market Flightmaster in Borealis, and for the Horde side, look for the Banshee's Whaleboat in Dazar Alor. So that's it from me, folks. Let me know in the comments what you're excited for this month. As you can see, it's going to be pretty jam-packed with good stuff. Hit the like button if you enjoy the content, and feel free to subscribe to the channel and get notified on all my latest uploads about MMOs. Once again, I'm Adrian, and I thank you for watching. Hey folks, thanks so much for watching that video. If you guys want to watch more, you can click the subscribe button at the bottom there, or somewhere over here. And don't forget to hit that bell to get notified on all my latest videos. So I'll see you guys at the next vid. Take care.